Hi there, my name's Todd Mihan. Welcome to another Morning Jam Gear Rundown video. Today I'll be discussing my Gibson ES335 National Resonator guitar and the signal chains I used to create Morning Jam episode 331. I also peppered in some behind the scenes writing and recording footage. Hope you enjoy the video. It's Friday, I'm sitting here on my porch trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for this coming week's Morning Jam. I promised myself I would not use the Telecaster again, trying to break away a little bit from that, mix it up. A loyal watcher mentioned this guitar hanging on the wall, so I thought it would be fun to do a little finger picking deal with this. This is what I have so far. Something like that. Anyway, check this out. We had some bad storms here a couple weeks ago, and I have this massive, probably 100-year-old willow tree falling down. Really kind of sucks. I really like the tree. This is a National Resotone electric resonator guitar. For this tune, it's tuned to drop D, so D, A, D, G, B, E. This has Lawler pickups in it. Maple neck, rosewood fingerboard. Sounds interesting. This is plugged into an exotic EP booster. And then from there into a Fender Deluxe Reverb reissue version. Mics with a Shure SM57. Controls there. I have my recording of this, my scratch recording I just did on my voice memo here. I'm gonna kind of reference that for tempo. Tapping it out in Pro Tools. I have a tempo, and I'm just gonna lay down a scratch track as a guide for building the rest of the track. Still working out the arrangement a little bit, but I'll kind of punch in here and there when I need to, because I don't have the whole thing memorized. Here we go. It's not perfect, but I'm gonna punch in where I messed up there, and the rest of it doesn't really have to be perfect. This isn't staying anyway, so just to help me build the rest of the track, it'll be fine. I don't want to spend forever on it here. For the bass this week, once again, Fender P bass, 2016, I believe. This is also tuned to drop D, so D, A, D, G. This is plugged directly into a Neve 1073 style preamp with a little compression going in as I record. No pedals or anything like that. No amps, direct in. The first half of this jam was with my Resotone. That thing sounds cool and interesting. For the rest of the jam, I'm using my 2019 ES335. This has Gibson MHS2 pickups. I guess they're Memphis historic spec. It says they're based on mid-60s patent number pickups. They sound good. I'm not a real pickup changer or anything like that. I mean, I have before, but you know, if this guitar sounds good, it sounds good. And the tones in the fingers anyway, so. It sounds big and fat, these humbuckers. I'm used to the Telecaster, so it's a big difference in sound, but nice to play something else this week. From this guitar, I'm plugged into a full tone OCD. I'm gonna raid my pedal board, my live board here for a good on this. I'll also check this guy out. This thing sounds big and fat too, so the combination gave me a nice thick tone. Out of the OCD, I'm going into a Fender Deluxe Reverb, a reissue version. That's kind of my main live amp too. Got a nice tone. The same amp I'm using for the Resotone too. Tune her up. A couple practice runs here and make sure this tone is cool. Ready to film part 1 of the morning jam. So I'm monitoring this through the computer monitors as I record it at the amps in the other room. I am going to try and do a tape now. Here we go. I don't need the beginning. I already, because that's going to start with the dobro. I don't need to do all the coffee mug business. I'm going to just start this from here. Back to this to make sure there's nothing terrible, nothing too terrible. Sounds alright so far. I know I could have hit a couple clams in here, but try to be better about leaving those things in, and because it's real, not doing it over a million times. But sometimes as I'm playing something, I think it sounds terrible, and I listen back and it's actually pretty cool. So try to get better about critiquing myself as I'm playing and just be in the moment more. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. Check out the finished morning jam right here. This is episode 331. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Any interaction in the form of likes and comments is greatly appreciated. Thanks again for watching. Take care.